Once upon a time there lived a beautiful girl called Cinderella. She lived with her father, stepmother, and 2 stepsisters. After the death of her father, the wicked mother and her daughters began treating Cinderella like a slave. They made her do all the household chores and never made her feel part of the family. Cinderella used to feel very lonely. One day, a royal messenger announced that a royal ball would take place and all the young ladies were invited. "I will wear my red velvet gown," said the eldest stepsister happily. "I will wear my green velvet gown," said the youngest stepsister. The day of the ball arrived. The stepmother and her daughters dressed up and went to the ball. Cinderella stood near a window and watched them go. "I wish I too could go to the ball," she thought sadly. Suddenly, a fairy godmother appeared before her. "Why are you crying, my dear? Do you want to attend the royal ball?" she asked kindly. "Yes, but how can I go to the ball dressed in rags?" Cinderella asked the fairy. "Wipe your tears. Bring me a pumpkin, 6 mice, and a rat," said the fairy godmother. At once Cinderella obeyed. The fairy godmother touched the pumpkin with her magic wand. Instantly it changed into a beautiful golden coach. Then the fairy godmother turned the mice into 6 horses and the rat into a coachman. "Now all you need is a nice dress," said the fairy godmother. She lightly tapped Cinderella with her wand. Immediately her rags changed into the most beautiful gown she had ever seen. Now Cinderella looked like a princess. As Cinderella sat in the coach, the fairy godmother warned her, "Remember, you must return before midnight or the magic will be over." "I will," promised Cinderella. Soon Cinderella reached the palace. All the people in the ballroom gazed at her. "What a beautiful girl!" they whispered. "What a beautiful dress!" sighed the stepsisters. The prince too was enchanted by Cinderella's beauty. All evening he danced only with her. Suddenly, as the clock began to strike midnight, Cinderella remembered Fairy Godmother's warning. "Oh, I must go! I must go!" cried Cinderella and ran out. "Wait, wait! Tell me your name!" cried the prince and ran after her. But Cinderella was gone. Suddenly, the prince saw something glittering on the stairs. It was one of Cinderella's glass slippers. The prince picked it up. The next day it was announced that the prince would marry the girl whose foot fitted the glass slipper. A minister went from house to house with the glass slipper. When the minister reached Cinderella's house, the 2 stepsisters eagerly tried the slipper, but it did not fit either of them. "It's your turn now," the minister told Cinderella. "She is only the servant girl," protested Cinderella's stepmother. "She must try too," replied the minister. The slippers fitted Cinderella perfectly. Her stepmother and stepsisters were shocked. Just then, the fairy godmother appeared. And changed Cinderella into a princess. "She's the princess from the ball," gasped the stepsisters. Cinderella got married to the prince, and they lived happily ever after.